left off, still searching through the crypts of Casa Ardor, and the group had split up somewhat, with at least two-thirds of you managing to find dwarves that were actually alive and seemingly guarding the main entrance further into the city. From there, you went your separate ways and continued exploring, where you met Gunsuk, as well as, even if they don't properly know her, Olga Twohand.
Joe?
Yes?
Oh, that's right. Hold, I forgot I muted you, and then I'm not with you, so I can't hear you.
I didn't hear any of the recap.
I'm like, why haven't I heard anything?
I'll just hear with
Great.
fucking vehicle meowing and meowing while you're talking.
I am so sorry, Joe.
You know,
I can hear you now.
Love you, Joe.
I was gonna ask, how did moving things in go while I was gone?
well, I stacked things really high in the closet.
Great. Okay. Oh.
I forgot my Diet Coke on the counter.
Yeah. This is why we need a garbage can over there.
But regardless, you are still searching through Casa Ardor, and it is Xenafia's turn.
I am looking down at the fountain thing that's in the middle of the room. Do I see anything special about it?
It appears to be some kind of memorial fountain, a place to sit and think and reminisce, so to speak, about those who've passed on.
Okay.
You're at 8, it's probably 30.
That's right, she's angry now, isn't she?
Which it is. Which also grants her a climbing speed of 30.
I want to open this door. Fast.
Behind it is another door.
Thankfully, well, not that I can see right this second, at least. So that's my action. And I'll just leave it here and...
It's a free action to open the first door. If you open the second door, then it becomes an action.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep following Ulga, and because apparently she's decided to take charge, and that is my turn.
Lady Marie follows. And she follows after her employer, but you notice she is keeping a respectful distance.
From me? Oh, because I picked my nose.
Well, possibly more than that, but yes. And Gunsuk continues to follow as well.
Yay.
It looks like we found another dwarf.
Yeah, you already talked to her, dude.
Well, he in combat, not like properly out of combat.
Ow.
So, are you Grigory? To which she responds, no, Olga. Though you can call me Two Hands if you like. I can't stick to any accent at all.
You certainly can't, but that's perfectly fine.
Dub bears.
Bear.
I swear, Andre's actually just sitting there with like a cat soundboard playing it right like.
I'm actually spanking his butt right now.
Look,
Loves getting his butt spanked. He wiggles it all around.
Then now you gotta get one of those money machines that just throw money. That's the bear's turn, so they don't really know what else to do
I
right
mean,
now.
not like his actual butt, but you know,
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
The rump.
Titus.
is me. I forget what kind of state I'm in. Okay, well, let's ask Ellie to swap with me again, I guess.
She does.
There we go. Normal.
You swing and a hit.
No, hold on. There's a 1 there. 12.
Cut a deep gash, and he appears to be bleeding the black, viscous blood that flows through his cold, unfeeling body. But he's leaning up. You strike him once more.
Oh, roll that full attack again. Damn.
Regardless, you plunge your sword deep through him, and you feel him struggle for but a moment more before he goes limp. You remove your sword from his cold, dead carcass as it slides to the floor.
How is he doing? Oh, it's just a great alternative. That's right. That's right. Step in further, investigate the area.
It simply appears to be some kind of memorial site dedicated to a fallen dwarf. And he was just like knocking it over and trying to scrape out the names.
What a bitch. Is there anything on his body?
There is a very beaten up looking longsword.
I'm gonna leave that there. Well, Ellie, this appears to be a dead end. The city group.
Allie simply nods.
Yeah.
I feel like the music has changed to some boss-like.
Well, I went to one of my combat songs. Whereas I wasn't in a combat song before Titus took his turn. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Back.
Open these doors.
Alright. Open the doors. On the other side, you see a corpse of a dwarf by the looks of things, as well as another dwarf seemingly just kind of standing, looking into the brazier there, aimlessly.
Well, that nice dwarf thing.
Yes, that is a dwarf corpse.
I'll say where I am.
Alright. Anything else?
Excellent. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Running back down the hall. That will be my turn. Time for dessert.
Olga moves forward and checks the body of the dead dwarf. Ellie follows after Titus.
Yeah.
Thorkel.
4 count.
Sweet pea.
It'd be me.
Back to Xenophia.
Oh, that was quick.
Most people are just walking.
I will come here, but I'll stay as I am. Do I like nothing else is going on in here? He's just staring at the fire.
Yeah, there appears to be a dwarf aimlessly staring at the fire.
I'll let him do that then, since I'm an ape.
Yeah. No monkey business now.
Lady Marie moves up and then politely steps aside. And Suk steps up and is annoyed there are people in his way. And just kind of stands there. You hear him kind of huffing back there, clearly irritated. Dub bears.
I'll keep it them as is.
Titus.
Oh, that's like, how far is your pass?
Sorry, what was that? I was adjusting my headset.
How's it going on your end?
Dead end over here. Where
Same as mine.
fought some stuff, killed some stuff.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Back.
Right there.
Anything else?
No.
All right. I shall be walking past him. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So what way are we going now?
Well, if yours is a dead end and mine is a dead end, we can either go and find our compatriots or we can wait here.
I think
I
I'll
prefer the former.
go this way. That's my turn.
Olga steps forward to check on the dwarf staring at the fire, and as she does, it turns around and it becomes clear to everyone in the room that this dwarf is no longer among the living. However, it's not a zombie, it appears to be a spirit. And as Olga approaches it, it reaches out and tries to grab at her, and essentially shouts, "Help me!" Then see Olga seemingly strain as some kind of energy is drained from her, and then she falls to her knees, looking exhausted, and the spirit disappears.
Okay, I missed all of that.
Did you walk away?
I had to use the bathroom.
Olga approached the dwarf. It turned around and was not... the dwarf was a ghost, and it reached out and cried out, "Help me!" And as it did, a whole bunch of some kind of energy flowed out of Olga into the dwarf, and then the dwarf disappeared and Olga fell to her knees with exhaustion.
Thank you for the recap.
Olga is currently, hunched over on all fours, breathing heavily, and looking quite out of it. Ellie ends up to join her cheek, looking a little worse for wear. Thorkel.
Okay. Morkel.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
This is enough, yeah.
I am going to revert back to human. Not human.
Elven.
Elf. Yeah. Not ape. I'm gonna run up to her and be like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?"
She manages to force herself to stand up. She looks very winded and just like she's been awake for days almost. Like she's just exhausted. And then she kind of turns and goes, "When did a knife ear get here?
What did she say?
When did a knife ear get here?"
Yeah, I have no idea what she's saying. Anybody can translate?
She's asking.
An elf.
Oh.
It's a
When did
slur.
Nelp get here?
It's a slur.
20 years.
Just now. But are you okay? Do you need like medical attention? You need healing.
She looks herself over. I don't seem to be bleeding from anywhere, but I feel terrible.
Can you keep walking?
I believe so.
Okay. Then we'll play everything else. What are these things?
They
Pillars.
appear to be... Actually, those ones are not pillars. Those ones
Oh.
appear to be tombs. Or at the very least, like memorial-style tombs.
What the pures?
Uh-oh. I'll ask her, are we looking for anybody specific?
I was sent to look for the son of a noble by the name of Gregory.
Okay. So we better find him.
That was a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. That's what I changed it to. Is that your turn?
Wait a minute. Do I still have an action, or did all that conversation count as an action?
No, talking is a free action, essentially.
Because we did a lot of it.
No one's technically in combat.
Cure wounds on myself. Now I'm done.
Lady Marie steps up and kind of leans over and says, would you mind trying to pick less gross forms to take? I don't judge what you do when you're in your animal state, but you seem to lose a little bit of your etiquette.
She picked her nose, that's right.
I mean, I was just nature's simplest form and how we came into be. Oh, let's see.
Not a-
I'm trying to make
Not according to the mythology of this world.
Too bad.
Too bad. I know better. I am Snuff.
Hello, Gansuk.
You know, Elf came in.
So, is this what you look like normally?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, she's a camel.
I tend to turn into different creatures from time to time.
He simply nods. Well, I do not see anything to kill in here. We should keep moving.
That is a good point.
The bears.
Little bulls.
You really have that much less health than like the rest of the party, Kelly?
33? Oh, no. I have 35.
That's still really low, seemingly, compared to everyone else in the party.
Why? What is everyone else?
Health is 42. Well, 20 right now.
I'm talking about like hit point maximums. She seems to just have a really low one personally.
Well, my maximum's only 42.
Yes, but you're second lowest. Titus has 61. Beck has 57. Thorkill has 52. Whatever.
I don't know how to change that, so.
How did I end up with the highest?
Well, you get a D8? D10. D8 or D10?
Oh, that's right. It's class 10 on mod. It's not just a.
I mean, she could have hit points that low. To me, it looks almost like she's a level lower in hit points, but it could just be that you guys have that much better of a modifier. Regardless. Titus.
I will use land hands on it. Would 20 be over at the top?
No, it wouldn't.
Gonna use 20.
Luckily, DD.
See a number of her wounds close up.
What was that, Brian?
I'm watching young children to play D&D.
Anything else?
After seeing her wounds close up, I'll give her a nod and continue forward. Oh, there's Thorkill.
Hi.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Bet.
Oh, I could have used the bonus action too.
I don't know what to do. Let's figure what happened. She lose something? Like something went in her, went out of her?
It looked like some kind of energy was taken out of her, or something at least. You're not sure what.
Gotta make some kind of check.
What kind of check would you want to make?
I don't know.
I'd say make a medicine at disadvantage. Even at disadvantage. Yeah, even you are able to figure out. You don't know how to explain it, but it looks like, for lack of a better term, she was magically aged.
Hmm.
Which doesn't matter too much because she's a dwarf and has a much longer lifespan than you. But
Interesting.
if you'd been hit by that, you're pretty sure you'd have some creaky bones right now.
Probably. I pass down the information.
So she knows, as well as Znafia, Lady Marie, and Gunsuk. Lady Marie looks absolutely horrified at the concept. And Gunsuk simply says, "Age is something that is earned, not forced upon."
I guess I'm done.
It's the
Did my deed today.
that your turn? Tyler? Are you muting yourself when you think that you're not muted?
No. I have been unmuted, I thought.
So you haven't said anything. And all of a sudden I just like hear a button click and I hear you like breathing. I'm like, is that your turn, Tyler? Then I hear a button click and nothing happens.
I guess I was getting myself at the wrong time. Yes, I go down the hall and then end my turn.
Alright. Olga seems very distraught by this very concept, but she will keep fighting regardless. So, what does everyone else think? Should we go left or right?
Well, we do have more of a party to look for, so let's see if we can regroup with them before we continue looking for Gregory. So how about we go right?
She turns back around and says, oh, there are more of you? Good. Maybe one of them has already found him.
That could be.
She walks over, opens the door, and that is her turn. He follows after Titus, up inside the wall.
These doors to Joe over here.
I've healed her too much. She's become too powerful.
Where are the
She's
doors?
hitting walls.
Yes, that is also a door.
Okay, so that's that.
Thorkel,
Again, the pin.
this is enough, yeah?
For the heck of it, I want to open this door and just look.
Alright.
Shocking. Probably. Oh, I get it. Okay. I'll just say, okay, nothing this way, and get in line to follow Olga.
Well, you can go past her if you've got the movement.
I don't wanna.
Okay. Lady Marie gets in line to follow you. Gunsuit comes over and gets really annoyed. There's people standing in front of the door.
Again.
Dump bears.
Also, can I look over at the fire and just see if there's anything, like, specific about it?
It appears to just be a brazier lit, and it's got, like, names etched around it in dwarven. So if you could read dwarven, you could read the names.
But we're done.
Titus.
Got a bonus action to drink one of my healing potions. They're 2d4 plus something, right?
2d4 plus 2 if it's a basic healing potion.
It sure is. 7. Then I will continue onward. I see a wall of meat blocking my way.
Beck.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds like Thorkel. Very rude, mate.
Peek at a wall of meat. How much great dinner? Healing potions. 2d4s?
2d4 plus 2. I rolled 3d4.
Huh?
You rolled 3d4, it looks like.
Oh, I rolled 2.
It shows 3 dice.
I clicked 2.
Says he rolled 2.
Yeah, really? On mine it shows 3.
No,
Yeah,
it says
it
Beck
says
rolled
roll 2, I have it.
2d4.
Mine says
Yeah.
3,
4
too.
plus
so.
2 plus 2.
Really?
Yeah, for me it's showing a 4, a 2, and a 2 for what he rolled. So 3 dice.
Yeah.
But on top it says 2d4.
I know, I'm really confused. It says that he rolled 2d4, but then it rolled 3 dice.
Magic.
I'm rolling 2d4 again. See if it does it again.
No?
That time it only rolled 2.
Yeah, so
Why, why did yours have that like extra thing on it? Oh, do you have that thing clicked at the end? On your dice?
I click it, but it keeps popping back up.
Oh, that's weird. I can't do anything about it from here, so...
Yeah, so. Just take the new roll then?
Yeah, that's actually 2 dice.
Yeah, 4.
What even is that thing?
It's a P.
I don't know.
I have no idea what that's for.
Proficiency modifier?
Shouldn't be, because it's not adding anything. Oh well. Anything else?
Nope.
So you rolled 2d4 and it rolled an extra die in there.
Well, yeah, I
You rolled
clicked
it,
the
but you
P.
rolled a 0 on it. How'd you roll a 0?
No, that's
Thanks, tell him, Joe.
It's like,
You have your little HP thing too.
Yeah. I'm assuming he just turned it on.
yeah, I turned it on real quick to see what it would do for me. And then I rolled a 0.
I don't know how.
I don't understand what you're rolling.
The dice just never stop spinning.
Oh, I wonder if it's applying the, what do you call it? Exploding dice. Where every time you roll a crit, it lets you roll another one.
Mm.
Mm.
So then why is it a 0?
Still don't know why there's a 0.
It was so powerful. It made a 0.
I am the anti-DM.
Somehow. Okay, so was that all your turn back?
Yeah.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, as you enter the room, I
Oh.
don't know what to do. Oh no! Stop!
The drink load has a mind of its own.
You enter the room, and suddenly you're grabbed from the side by a dwarf that doesn't seem to entirely be there, but he cries out, "Help me!"
Poor Tyler.
Make a charisma saving throw.
He was had parts of snow lost, not his age.
There it is. My beautiful charisma saving throw.
Well, he's dead.
He's a dragonborn. They live a while, I think.
That is this party.
Yeah, it could keep him fed and clean him once in a while, but when you do this,
Wait, did I?
You put that in the. No,
Are you able to see that?
I am.
Did you see who I sent it to, though?
What?
Did you see who I sent it to? I was trying to send a private message to Etzley, and I accidentally sent it to his horse.
you're gonna get punished.
Because that was apparently one of the options. It's like I just clicked the thing on top for like private message with starting with the letter E. I was like, yeah, that says Etzley. Click send the message, and all of a sudden it pops up to Etzley's warhorse.
That poor horse. So something just went down.
Then the spirit disappears.
Fuck you. Can I do anything else?
Yeah, you still have the rest of your turn. It just
It's 8.
as you walked by, it did that.
So, I'm gonna continue this way. That's my turn.
Olga begins going down the hallway.
Oh, no.
You okay then?
I had a thought, and then it disappeared like that spirit. It was like, hey, go. Oh, it's gone.
You hear from down the hallway Olga shout, "There's something in here, and it doesn't look friendly."
Oh, me? Do I hear that?
No.
Oh,
Zanafia and Beck here.
no, I'm not close enough to hear them. Currently, roughly in the right hand.
Yes, they would hear it as well. But
And the bears.
I'm letting players know.
And that's it.
Allie's turn. Thorkel and Titus. Etzley make a perception roll.
Oh boy. Okay. Where's my thing? Where's my page? I'm working on it. Perception?
Yeah, you're just barely able to hear. It sounds like something. You hear a sound coming from the way you came, but you can't quite make out what. Thorkel and Titus. You manage to barely make out. Well, not barely, actually, at this point. You're close enough. You hear a scream come from back down the hallway.
What was it, like a dwarven scream?
No, it was. You're quite familiar. It's Allie's voice.
Guess I'll call out to her.
You used to hear her scream, huh?
Brian.
Oh my gosh.
Allie's screaming is not a good thing.
And that's a charisma.
She rolled fairly high. So proud of her.
Thorkel.
I guess I'll look at Titus. Basically, nudge my head to have him scoot over.
God damn.
As this walking meat, it's gonna pass you.
Pick me up and take me with you, you coward.
You said this counts as 10.
Yeah, if you're moving forward. If you switch places, it's only 5.
So I guess we'll switch.
Titus is willing to swap places.
Not really. I've just tried. That was Allie's priority right now.
Oh,
What?
You managed to come around the corner just in time to see a partially semi-transparent dwarf disappearing right in front of Allie. And,
She's bigger.
Allie's gone through a growth spurt.
Oh,
oh dear. No.
Well,
Allie looks really confused and awkward.
I could believe it, being as it's a little cramped.
She's like reaching out and touching the hallways and the ceiling, like in disbelief and just wide-eyed and just very confused looking. You do anything else?
Well, I believe I'll let Titus deal with this.
Xenofia.
I dash up by Olga. Can I stand on this? Is that kind of not?
You'll need to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to get up onto that. It is a sarcophagus.
Just stand here and be like,
Mhm.
whoa, no kidding.
Lady
What I-
Marie,
Hey, now you gotta tell me what I see.
you see some kind of black, shadowy, humanoid-looking figure, but it's almost like it's a shadow that's moving around.
That's disturbing.
Lady Marie comes into the room and goes to the opposite side and readies her pistol. Gunsuk proceeds to grumble and squeeze his way, what way he can, through the holes. Dub bears,
Doppers.
They all down.
they can't run through Gunsuk.
Oh, I didn't know Gunsuk was in the middle of the hallway.
He takes up the whole hallway.
They will stand.
Thorkel, you see on the other side of Alley, the heavily armored dwarf come around the corner, seemingly reacting to the scream, and then looking really confused. Well, seeing as who is closest,
Hey there. Please don't hurt me.
well, it is going to reach out and try to touch you. It reaches out with a shady hand made seemingly of smoke and darkness, and as it does, it tries to caress the side of your head,
Oh, hey there.
That's creepy.
and then you feel very intense pain.
I was gonna say, when Joe says stuff like that, it's not nice.
You take 19 psychic damage.
Everything's touching us.
You know, the dwarves can keep their, pervert ghosts and creepy things.
Mitch, I'm doing. I'm doing.
So much in this dungeon. I'm done.
I'm sorry that most attacks are touch attacks.
Everybody's
You're not Joe.
Dwarf. The other dwarf moves up to see what his commander saw. It is also equally confused. Titus.
Well, obviously gonna rush back to see what the. Allie?
She's like freaking out right now, hyperventilating, eyes wide.
Allie, calm down. Just tell me what happened.
There was a dwarf. It came out of the ground. It did something. She's just freaking out. How everything is smaller.
That Jord bigger.
Looks at you like, huh?
Allie, I think you've grown.
She kind of looks at herself.
I hold up my mirror.
Even she like looks at her hands and looks back at you and looks at Thorkel and just kind of shakes her head like, huh? Not understanding, still confused, almost in a state of shock.
It is not easy for me to understand either. A dwarf came out of the ground and changed you.
Player knowledge-wise, she does appear to essentially now be like an adult Minotaur.
A Minotaur talk?
Yes, a Minotaur.
Okay.
She's no longer a mini Minotaur.
Oh, so she's like Gunsuk now.
Yeah, relatively speaking. Do you do anything else, Titus?
Does it look like she could even continue down these hallways?
I mean, yeah, she can continue down the hallways. It's just gonna be a tight squeeze down.
Like Gunsuk.
Allie, I'm gonna need you to get a hold of yourself. I need you at my side now.
She manages to calm down.
That's a first.
And now I used all the movement. Get here.
She appears to be like only maintaining her calm by focusing entirely on you.
Oh,
She's like making eye contact with you. Like she appears to still be very scared. There's fear in her eyes, but she's hoping that things will be all right because you said so.
Of course she'll be all right, Allie. We're together, aren't we?
She's very confused. She was like 6'8", now she's 8'6".
God damn.
Her one horn is just barely touching the ceiling. Like if she stood up fully straight, like by the time on her tiptoes, she'd be scraping the ceiling with her horn.
I thought dwarves made everything big.
Not these little These hallways are only 10 feet tall.
Alright.
Just gonna follow the bears.
I have a balloon left, so if I run, use my action one, can I get here from the bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10 feet of movement to squeeze past.
Yeah,
you.
and that's 30 right there.
Yep.
I had so that I can.
You'll be able to
No,
just
no.
get past them.
There's a big ol' ass in my face now.
There's fuzz behind you and fuzz in front of you.
I'm done, I guess.
You are very warm right now.
It's like being in the desert. No!
a very fuzzy desert.
Let's see. I have no idea which way they went.
Call out to them.
Hello?
Let's see. I'll just continue on. path I'm going. Well,
I mean, you can make guesses by following the trail of corpses.
that's what I'm doing. Move my screen. Oh. Okay, well, that is my turn.
You enter a room and see something that kind of looks like a skeleton of a really big alley.
You haven't seen a really big alley yet.
Just
He hasn't.
anything valuable on that. Well, that's my turn.
Olga is going.
Oh boy, is Lady Marie not gonna be happy though.
She's going to jump. No, she's not. She attempts to jump up onto the sarcophagus and proceeds to fall back. So she then stands back up and just climbs onto it. It comes over and starts swinging at the creature. The first swing goes wide as the creature simply parts, allowing the blade to pass between it. So
Oh.
her second attack, however, hits it. However, it seems to have only been a glancing blow, but a small amount of the darkness of the creature is removed.
Audrey, what is that sound you make?
Oh.
Some sort of-
I hit him.
I somehow have acquired a comb in my hand. I've been dragging it along.
Okay. Your final strike hits it directly where its head would be, and you hear it, a sort of echoing scream that seems to come from everywhere, but it is still moving around. Allie is still panicky, but she is focused on Titus and is going to do whatever Titus tells her to do, in hopes that makes things better. The guard comes and looks around the corner, but he can't see what's going on. He's just wondering, like, what are you two staring at? Why are you gawking? What's back there? Hey!
She's big, Captain.
I'm gonna take my tunnel fighter stick.
Alright. Xenophia.
Well, since Olga seems to be doing a pretty good job killing it, I am going to cure wounds on myself and then shout down the hallway. It's a dead end, but there's a bad thing up here.
You hear Gansuk shout back. There is something to fight! That is what matters!
Okay, if you say so. And that's my turn.
Lady Bree fires her pistol,
Dear gosh.
and she just barely manages to catch it in what would be a shoulder, but it doesn't seem very bothered by that shot. Gansuk. There is not room!
Can I like that? Because I didn't move like my last turn.
There's still not room for him.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he could at least swing his arm in.
He's gonna try.
Okay.
And he still manages to land a blow. Similar to Lady Marie, it doesn't seem overly bothered by it. The bears.
The bears heard my call and step back just to make room. And they see an Etzli!
Alexander tells his men.
They roar. That's all.
Well, Etzli, you hear a roar coming from the north. Alexander shoves his men aside and says they need to get back to guarding the entryway. And the creature, not liking what Olga did, attempts to grab her. It puts its hands on either side of her head, and you hear her cry out in pain. It's back to his post. Titus,
No, perfect self.
I thought you were out of spell slots.
Not level 2 spell slots. Because pretty sure Cure Wounds is something you can cast at a higher spell slot, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought you said last time you were out of spell slot.
Yeah, for anything that I could use as a bonus action.
Oh,
or
okay.
attacking, other than, I don't know, just wrist pocket.
I don't have 3 left action. 2 slots left.
About,
4.
14. And I will move forward. I will wait here at the end of the hall rally.
Right. She is following you. That was what she chose to hold her action to do. But she is slowly following you because it is now harder for her to fit in here.
I kind of assumed.
Beck. Are you doing anything, Beck?
Brian!
I'm done.
Let's see what I want to do. Guess I will go up towards the bars.
Well, you see a line of bears in a room standing in front of a fire.
Yeah, but they look nice. Like they look like nice bears. So he probably knows.
I figured if there's this many bears in a dungeon, it's Zenofia's doing.
See, you know.
Okay. Which way did they go? Left or right?
And they'll all just kind of look at this door.
Give thumbs up. Let's see. That's my turn.
Right?
Dang, and I don't got any like raw meat on me to feed them.
Olga very much did not like that. She misses, throwing a high, as she's still disoriented from the last attack. Oh, she's very disoriented. She's completely out of it. But she manages to regain her focus and strike true. And once again, hisses anger. Ellie continues to follow Titus as best she can. Thorkel. Thorkel?
That look just gave me the weirdest look. Like, did you just meow?
Take my tunnel flash sets again.
Alright. Xenofia.
Okay.
No.
Meow.
Meow.
I will shoot poison spray at it, and you have to make a roll for con 16.
Fails. You spray it with the poison spray, and you notice that it actually lands on it as if it is something solid,
Ew.
but it seems to have no effect whatsoever.
Okay, well,
It
good.
is simply a solid figure now covered in your liquid, vile, poisonous liquid. It continues to attack. That's your turn?
Are you gonna come up here and help me play games?
Lady Marie manages to load her pistol once more and tries to fire again, successfully. And with that, she puts a shot through it, and you once again hear wailing echoing from all the walls as it dissipates into nothing.
Oh, thank goodness. Meow.
Gunsuk says,
This place is terrible for fighting. Give me an open field any day.
and he turns back around and sees Beck.
There's nothing left in me. You can go back the way you came. Smoke that.
Damn. Made my way up here for nothing.
No bears.
The bears were told to turn around, so they're gonna stay here until they get further instruction. Because that's how conjuring animals works.
Ah! Nico, stop! Ah! Nico, stop!
Nico, do it.
Here, jump! Oh, he just opened up 14 tabs.
Good.
Cats are good for it.
No, you need to stay off the keyboard. Don't get mad at me. I can pet you just fine while you're sitting there.
Titus.
Do what? Do what? That's pretty much all I do. Waiting for Allie.
Right? Beck.
Is Allie gonna follow me?
Oh, shit. That was her held action.
Hey, yes, Lee. It's my turn.
Etsley. You just saw Beck walk out of a hallway.
Back.
Hi-yo.
What's up there?
Nothing, apparently. I need more.
This door's not open, is it?
No, it is not.
I'm
On what side's open? So like that.
I'm going over there.
The bears just kind of shake their head.
I'm gonna open the door, and then I'm gonna continue.
No, the bears shaking their heads at you. And they kind of go,
I'm leaving bears.
What's wrong? Danger?
Is left you fucking well?
Oh, you're hungry. I'm gonna continue.
No, you got it wrong. Nothing. She's stuck in a well.
Oh no.
It's stuck in a well.
Show me.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the wall. Ah.
Do you see beyond?
No.
beyond the beyond.
Beyond the great beyond. That's it.
Alright. So, Olga, once again, kind of shakes her head and then steps down. Says, you're going to have to move if we want to go back. And Gunsuk looks over his shoulder as he's like trying to squeeze through the hallways
I'm aware.
as he continues to shuffle sideways down the. Allie will choose to do what Titus says. Thorkel.
No.
That's rude, Nico.
Just getting sassy because I won't let him sit on my lap anymore.
Okay. Tunnel fighter stance.
All right. Zenobia.
Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Should we not move because Gunsuk is there?
Yep. You could choose to hold an action.
Could. Or how is Olga looking as far as health?
I mean, you don't see any visible wounds. She just looks a little out of it.
He's a little aged too, but
Okay, then I guess I'll just hold an action. But, quick question. What does it mean to hold an action?
That you will pick something that you will do in regard. If something else happens, then you will do this outside of your turn.
Okay.
So you would have to pick what it is you're going to do.
Consider it like a reaction on steroids.
Gotcha. I'm just
So, like, you could say that you will move once Gunsuk has moved,
yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
which is also what Lady Marie chooses to do.
But. Okay, well, never mind, I guess.
Barely manages to make it out. You can make your move, Xenofia. Gunsuk has moved.
I'm getting there, come on.
And you can't dash,
Oh, I was just counting.
because it's not your turn, so you can't dash.
Gotcha.
The bears. Are the bears gonna do anything?
Nope.
Titus.
Do what we do.
She's moving as fast as she can. Wait, she can actually move really fast.
All right, Allie, big hurdle here. There's a doorway. We gotta get through it. Oh no, there's two. That's my turn.
Alright, back.
and I'm done.
Alright. Etzley.
Hello, Beck.
Hello.
Continue down. There's a door. I think the door's already open.
The bears think you're an idiot. That was
I am back. Well, you know, if the bears can talk. Betsy, that was what? How many? I'm going back this way. I see a Thorkel. Nothing's up there. They're coming back. I say to Thorkel. Okay.
Olga steps out, looks to Gunsuk, says, well, guess there's only one door left to check. She walks over and opens that door. Find more hallway.
Good job, Epsley.
Allie will choose to follow Titus. Thorkel. You see a bunch of bears, something that looks kind of like Allie but bigger and a lot hairier, and a dwarf with 2 axes, as well as a dead dwarf on the floor in front of you.
I finish my stance as usual.
Gunsuk turns and says,
Oh, I assume you are another of the
Another of the what?
the mercenary.
I be Thorkel Axleg.
he looks at your axe like,
Very fitting.
he like raises his cleaver in salute to you.
I raise my shield.
Zenofia,
I will come here.
you see Thorkel.
Hey, Thorkel! Hi, Thorkel.
Thorkel, you see Zenofia walk out from a door behind Gunsuk.
Oh,
So-
the party's not over yet.
No. And no one has, like, decided to check out the body on the floor?
Olga did when she first walked into the room.
Okay. And nothing happened. Okay.
Yep. That was the first thing she did.
I thought I heard Etzley. Have you seen him?
I back that way.
Okay. What about, Titus and Allie?
They're dealing with the situation.
Are they okay? Should we go, like, help them?
I've seen more Allie than
They
I've seen in a lifetime. More than usual.
I believe they may have this.
If you say so.
Like, I didn't even question what happened to Beck.
Oh yeah, he's gone too.
Oh,
Beck just wanders off somewhere. Nobody knows. Nobody even cares that he's gone.
So this
Is that your turn?
Have you seen Beck?
No.
Okay, that's all.
didn't hold me. No, Joe.
That's your
Turn
turn.
the hallway.
Lady Marie follows shortly after Zenofia does. Oh, Thorkel, it's good to see we found at least someone else. Then, Gunsuk looks over at the other door, points at it.
That is the only way left. I shall let you small ones go first.
Dumb bears.
Bears have been now given instruction. Except it's dark, so they will wait. They will continue to wait.
Titus,
Why do I get the feeling we're gonna have to like walk all the way back out, like through the front door?
I don't know. He has a floating ghost guy that keeps popping up somewhere. So yeah.
What's I can do? I guess I could use cure wounds on myself again.
I'm just imagining that you're like holding Allie's hands and leading her down the hallways, walking backwards.
Kind of what I was thinking too.
Even though her hand is 2 sizes bigger than his.
Exactly.
Like wrap your entire head in your hand in a fist.
17.
It's like Shaq.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Yep.
Back.
Wherever.
I just want to walk down this hallway more.
He's left.
Know where he is.
Gotten corner of the specific two being touched to death.
He's just rocking back and forth the corner. Everything keeps touching me.
Oh,
Back
me back.
Side hallways.
There appears a Beck.
Yeah. The food juice. Say my name too many times. How does prepare? I am done.
You could say that you will beckon
No.
him.
No.
You gotta proposition them with a contract.
Moving right there.
There is actually a demon in D&D that can be summoned by saying its name repeatedly.
What is its name?
Player knowledge, it's Pazuzu.
I feel like I've read something about that.
No. We're not doing exorcism.
Meme. I gotta look through my archive.
No,
They didn't bring him into the modern edition, but like up through 3rd edition, there was the demon Pazuzu, and if you had to make a check to see if you knew what his name was, and if you knew it, you could say it, I believe 3 times, and summon him to make a contract.
What is this check? Do I know his name?
No,
You're a reptilian Aztec.
And?
you know very different creatures.
Ooh. Do I know any demons? Names?
Right. Olga takes a few steps in, takes a few steps back, and says, It's a bit dark up there. I hope everyone looks around. You brought lights. And then continues forward.
I'm a coven.
Allie will continue to follow Titus as best she can. She's slowed down so much by that.
No. I can only imagine the terror I'd have to go through more doors.
Imagine if all these doors weren't open.
I know.
Let's leave. Quickly. Shut the door.
Come back and shut all the doors.
Shut every door behind me.
Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing which way they've gone.
Leave the bears, one every 20 feet, 30 feet.
Follow the chain of bears.
The bear conga line.
You know what we could do? How long does Zanafia, how long does your size down last?
My what?
Reduce, yeah, how long does that last?
A minute.
Oh, I was gonna say you could use reduce on my steed and carry him with you, but I could jump heavily down to my pocket horse.
Gosh.
And tunnel fighter.
Xenophia,
But I'm gonna.
know that it's 10 feet to move through other people in this hallway.
Okay.
Lady Marie follows. But she will stay at the back. Gansuk looks over at Beck. You're going up?
Yeah.
I shall wait. The bears.
It's gonna get so crowded.
Yeah, there's not really room up there. I'm just gonna. The bears are gonna stay.
Titus.
He's gonna search every room now.
I call out very loudly, "Hello!"
Hello! Everybody can make perception rolls way up here.
Perception roll. Yep.
So nobody else hears because Edsley is currently
See,
chatting very loudly.
I am humming the tunes of my ancestors.
Yes. He's making a lot of noise. Nobody else can hear. Titus is down.
Okay.
Does you hear my singing, my humming?
No.
She's not. Oh,
It sounds like somebody is gargling mouthwash.
Well, I'm going north.
Oh, that didn't really taste good.
Oh, I see something. I don't know what that is.
You know, maybe if I had my glasses on, I would have succeeded that perception roll.
Is that your turn?
Why, I see this there.
Yes, you see what appears to be a dwarf.
Don't touch it. That is bad, touchy jar.
Hey, you're not there. You can't tell him anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Came out of the floor and
Oh.
touched Allie, agifying her.
Well, did you put it together that she was older?
Oh.
I guess not necessarily older, but I mean, I don't know. Would that be a wisdom or intelligence?
I'd say an intelligence roll.
Which he has neither. I mean, go for it. Titus, you got this.
I'll roll one.
I mean, you're pretty sure, like, you kind of put one and one together and get, you know, she's older somehow, but only physically.
Then I will use divine set.
You get a strange musty smell from ahead of you.
Got it. Is that the one, Ellie? Is that the man who touched you? Shit.
She kind of looks up around the corner. Hey, see a dwarf? It was a dwarf that touched.
That bastard!
Murder him.
She kind of shrugs. Can't quite make out facial features from this distance.
Well, I guess I'll hold my attack.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Back.
And
Thank God I got slowed down, otherwise I would have just sprinted straight into him.
I can't do anything else. I'm done.
It's free. I should be moving up to there. Hello. And then I should be right back.
Olga squeezes by and then opens the door,
And fireball hits. Thrown Thorkel.
to which she then tells you that there is something in here, and it's rather ugly. She runs in and attempts to jump up, and she does this time. Ha, that is her turn. Allie attempts to follow after Titus, and she has room now, but she's not going ahead. She's staying right next to Titus. Thorkel. Actually, give me just a second. All right.
Dash right up to there, take 5 seconds.
You got very lucky.
Got what?
You got rather lucky.
Oh, you didn't touch me.
No, I was checking where the initiative was. Alright, were you doing anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do. Take my stance.
Xenophia. Also, Thorkel, make a perception roll. And Xenophia. Both of you notice cowering in the corner a dwarf behind this big old statue. And as the,
Fine, continue.
as he sees the three of you walk in, he seems to look a little more hopeful, for lack of a better term.
Hey, you okay?
There's a crazy mutant thing over on the other side of the room. I'd be better if it were dead.
You call yourself a dwarf? Cowering back there like a little babe.
What's your name?
Grigory.
Found him.
Hey, you found a coward.
Hey, now. Don't make me go all camel on you. Just stay there. We'll take care of the thing. I'll throw frost.
I thought it was a touch.
I got 60 feet.
Con save fails.
Oh.
Just a little bit. You see a little bit of frost build up on it, but it doesn't seem particularly perturbed. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Bree comes into the room, says, another one. Pulls out her pistol.
Oh god.
Still. My ears.
And blows off a massive chunk. I think I'm getting better at this.
I would agree.
What?
No, gun, Duke, no.
Yes, Kanzuk, yes!
The bears.
Hey now. Can the bears make a perception roll to see if they heard
Heard what?
Titus yell?
That was a while ago, though.
What did I say? Titus yelled. Oh yeah, the bears can make a perception roll. They can make one. They won't each get to make one.
Okay,
Nope.
well, it was worth a shot.
Damn, you actually your throat sinking.
They will stay where they are.
Titus.
Closer.
You see a dwarf blankly staring at a wall.
Is Titus about to become a man?
Let's stop with you, Mike.
Hold my attack.
All right. It starts to step towards you.
It's still staring at the door wall.
She reached
No,
for it. I swear to God, I'm striking.
It reaches out and starts saying. It's reaching out its arms.
And I will attack the shit out of this.
All right. You swing through it once, and it immediately dissipates.
It's behind you.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
He was behind you and touches Sally again.
I don't think I can handle a 10-foot tall alley.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Hey, who the heck is the mouth breather?
It's Tyler.
This is why I'm usually muted. Because I breathe heavy. Sorry.
He's sitting in a chair.
And it's exhausting.
Fatty.
Move back. There. Is that your turn? Etzli.
Alrighty. What the hell is this? Oh, that's it. The hell that is?
That is a very disturbing looking zombie with a massive right arm.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Going down here.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't wait. Let me see.
Can't.
Let's see.
Your bonus action attack, you have to have made an attack.
Yep. I was like, that's why I was like recounting. I'm like, nope, I can't.
So is that your turn?
1, 2, six. Yep, that's my turn.
Olga proceeds to go to town.
Town's back that way.
Whack.
You should do enough attacks.
Whack. She cuts deep into it, hacking chunks away. But it is still standing. Allie continues to follow Titus, and she's able to move fully now, being in areas that are appropriately sized.
So, go down to these doors.
The zombie didn't like Olga doing all of that, so reaches out with its massive hand, and it seemingly grabs Olga, and she cries out as it crushes her in its hand, and then it throws Olga at Titus.
What?
Titus.
At Titus Thorkel!
Wash it a while.
Sheriff, does she have Sentinel?
She does not have center.
Sweet. She got to do the attack. So do you want me to do that attack now, or?
Yeah, do your attack first. They're happening simultaneously as it is throwing her at you. You hit it. So it throws her at you, and as it does, you reach out and strike deep, and you see it fall back and gurgle, and blood flows from it. And Olga lands on top of you,
I'm spur lights. Government over.
and you take 20 blunt damage as she lands on you. And you're prone.
That's a big dwarf.
Not that.
That has more to do with the attack than her.
Yeah.
She is wearing full plate, though.
She's not down the picnics.
But yes, you are both prone and she's lying on top of you. She kind of sits up, rubs the back of her neck. Remind me not to do that again.
Hey, Olga,
Duh.
don't do that again.
I'll remember that. With that, you have now rescued Grigory.
He's the coward.
Are you guys going to head back to the main city now?
Yeah, after I hit Thorkel for calling our friend a coward.
But it's a coward.
Well, I'm going to say that everyone manages to reconnoiter, and you guys meet up with Alexander, and he leads you into the city proper.
And everyone's interaction with Allie.
Yes. Everyone gets to see Allie. You'll all see her.
My bears have disappeared by now.
Yes.
Okay.
Lex. Whoa.
Oh, come on.
Hey, look, it's Teddy Alley.
Oh, Allie. Holy crap.
The Dwarven Hall.
Yeah, now that you're in the main hall, Marie is taking full advantage of the size of these halls.
But there's columns.
She doesn't care. She doesn't actually take up that much space.
It's all black.
I mean, she does have a column to her face there.
Really? Why is it not ever saving it when I turn on your vision? Olga stayed with her commander. She was very thankful.
Allie is big.
How is she?
She's bigger than.
He's not the right size. There we go.
Oh,
Man. Oh, Bernelli.
he's still growing.
Oh, look, the coward.
Oh, what the hell is that sneaking up on us?
So you said everyone?
Bing, got bing.
Looks like it.
All right. We're not in initiative. This is everyone who is coming. You are now in the hall. The great hall of the door.
Where are the rest of the doors we rescued? Or are they just...
Stay behind.
They stayed back. There are guards that were guarding that area.
Here we are. Oh, we're only here for Gregory, or what the heck?
Gonna
So
was
we're
the
paid
old
for.
that you were bringing back because he's a civilian.
Oh, okay.
Got bing again.
So yes, you are now in the hall. They have... Alexander led you this far and said that you'll probably want to deliver Gregory to his father, and most likely, if you're here to do it... Titus told what you were here to do, so you'll need to speak with the noble court.
Alright. Bring this coward to his pa.
Let's not have Thorkel speak.
Feel free to move yourselves throughout the hall.
I lost my guy. Where'd my guy go? Oh, there he is.
How did you manage to lose yourself?
I don't know. I picked myself up, and then all of a sudden myself disappeared. And I'm like, crap. So I just let go. I'm just gonna follow Titus. There.
Right, I should have Gregory follow.
Duke walks over, and he begins speaking with what appears to be a rather elderly yak folk.
Oh, so it's a dragon.
And
No,
Gregory,
that's Gregory where his parents are.
he points to the man over here, the dwarf, says, well, that would be my father over there. To which
It's time you return to his side, lad.
he begins walking. Are you following him, or are you just gonna let him walk up there?
I'll go with him.
Alright, you follow, and he looks quite sternly at Gregory and says, well, at least you made it back alive. Now, I suspect that you should go and let your mother know. And he just solemnly nods and proceeds to walk out of the hall.
Hey, Joe,
Yes?
is that Ballin?
Where?
Joe.
No, it's not.
It looks very similar.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It looks similar, but it's not.
Both these doors look very similar to
Well, a lot of dwarves are kind of designed the same way, if you know.
Yeah.
The dwarf then turns and introduces himself as Yurov Zinka. I am a noble here of Kasser. And it would seem that you have saved my son from being an idiot.
Yes, we have some things that are named. I am
Tyler.
Titus the Aquarius from the Empire.
Oh, so you're another Imperial representative.
Actually, I'm here under orders from the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, so another Order of the Gauntlet representative.
Yes, we were sent here to evacuate the family of the Rock Seekers. Got it right this time. You
Do you want to evacuate? Well, that's not going to go over well with the Tsar. He is rather against the idea of leaving the Kasser. Which, at this point, as you walk in, it's been... Obviously, your party's quite noticeable. And you see the quote-unquote king stand up from his throne and go, who are the new
People that have just entered my throne.
He still like hesitates as he looks at back at Lady Marie.
And I never really thought about what we actually are. Just adventurers.
We're a group.
Right now, everyone is giving odd looks at everyone that came in. Primarily at Ellie and especially at Lady Marie. Although there are some odd looks going to Etzli and a lot of side eyes going at Xenofia.
Why me?
Apologies, Black King, and did not mean to barge in unannounced.
But I have long hair.
Oh, does it cover your ears?
Yeah.
Okay, then no. No one's paying attention to you.
I am Titus Flares, House Flares.
Ah, another noble from the Empire, I assume.
Indeed. We were sent here under the orders of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, a noble and a knight. But aren't you special?
I guess I'm only as special as my sword arm, sir. Or my liege.
I'm not your liege unless you've sworn an oath. Have you?
Okay.
Last I checked, you're not in my service.
Anyways, our orders were to evacuate the Roxy.
There will be no evacuation. People keep coming here trying to tell me to leave the castle. We are not leaving the castle. We'll protect our home, as we have for countless generations.
With that, you see a handful of dwarves nod. You see a couple others shake their heads.
Who is it that you war with, Your Majesty?
I don't particularly know, other than that they came from the east, and they have a tendency to use the unliving.
Back? Are you from the east?
He's from the south.
Do we have someone from the east in our part?
No.
Then never mind. Not gonna roll any insight, or history, or anything of that matter.
But Bella, honey, I know. I'm gonna need a minute.
I don't really know where to take this conversation. Personally, it's not like I could just say, well, we're gonna do it anyway.
Tell him one of his family members sent for them.
That doesn't change anything, though.
Why not?
Because that's their king. And they're all in general agreement they are gonna fight.
Also, Joe, are these Imperials over here? Or are they just really shady people?
Where? Those are Imperials.
But they're also shady people.
Two of them are fully cloaked, and they appear to have some kind of magic completely concealing their faces.
I mean, I would like to say, alright, we'll lock sword arms in this battle, but it's a goddamn war.
Aye. All the fun.
Alas, you won't let us keep them safe by taking them, then I suppose we must stay here to protect them with ourselves.
So, you'll fight for the castle.
In your name and honor.
Well, that is sentiments that I can agree with.
With that, you see this female dwarf look really exasperated and begin walking away from the throne.
Are there problems, my lord?
What problems do you need to care about?
This guy is just not nice.
Well, how are your defenses? What is your plan?
It's a castle, boy.
Then
It's a castle and we're dwarves. We'll sit and we will last.
I do not like the way dwarves make war. Very well. Merely tell us what have use for us.
Well, for the time being, the defenses are shored up. You can stay where you like in the human quarter. If I have need of you, alas.
I appreciate your generosity, Your Majesty.
Maybe we should look around for the
Bow and
seekers.
take my leave. Well, yeah, but we can't do that. They can't just immediately go. I'm in an audience. Gotta leave that formally.
Yes.
Well, as you begin walking away, this gentleman, along with this fellow, step up and
Well, 6 feet. I don't want people touching me.
Enough touching in this place.
he introduces himself as
I am Representative Titus Endor from the Empire.
Titus, meet Titus.
Two of them.
I like your name.
Yes, he seems to have some turn to it.
Sadly, I'm not from anywhere near as prestigious as a family. But it would seem that we might have, at the very least, parallel goals.
Are you two under orders from the Order of the Gauntlet?
Well, that would be my friend behind me here, Captain Osmond. He was assigned by the Order of the Gauntlet to be my protection, as the representative of the Empire to this castle. I was sent to determine if there is a legitimate threat that would require the aid of the Empire. I'd say the threat is legitimate. However, they aren't letting me leave to report that.
Yeah, I'm guessing they haven't noticed our airship yet.
You have an airship?
That's...
Did you come from the capital? You're inside a mountain. There's no windows.
I guess.
You're several hundreds of feet away from the surface.
But I guess if their whole thing is...
Nobody has seen anything that's outside the mountain for quite a while.
No, we are not from the capital. Our clients happen to be, assuming they're members of the council too, aren't they?
Who?
Their families, that's rock seekers, remember the council?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, okay, well, damn.
They're not that important.
Our clients happen to just be very wealthy, I assume.
Wealthy enough to buy an airship. Wealthy indeed.
Hey, where's Varric?
Who?
Varric.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, is everything in here?
I just realized that we were missing a dwarf.
Yeah, he seems rather distraught at this news. But he doesn't know what to do. He's not accustomed to these ancient dwarven traditions. He grew up in the Empire.
Well, we have pressing matters to attend to. If you'd like to speak further, you should find us in quarters.
And where exactly are you staying?
In the quarters.
That's an entire neighborhood of such. Where are you
I
staying?
gestured to I gestured to Allie and to Lady Miriam, like we're not exactly defined.
Point taken. I'll look for someone tall.
Perfect.
Oh, hopefully we'll be able to make use of each other's talents. Until we meet again. And he walks away, and Captain Osmond just kind of nods at you, and then follows after him.
Turn to Varric. All right, take us to your family.
What was that?
And I turn to Varric and tell him to take us to his family.
He just looks at you. I don't know where they are. I'm not from here.
Something different around every corner.
To which, as you're standing here, you see this dwarf approach you. And then he goes, I don't mean to eavesdrop. He said, you arrived in an airship?
God damn it, now I gotta kill it in its speed.
Just
Fight him!
why?
No. Turn back around to this fine gentleman. Well, I guess that cat's out of the bag. Yes. We've arrived on an airship.
So it's a boat in the sky?
Yes. But it has no wing.
I was just curious. It sounded very interesting.
I am told it is powered by magic and imperial engineering.
Well,
Most of the latter.
I am aware the Empire does like to make its advances in this magic you call engineering. Still,
And your name, so
I am Mergov Jora Petronova. I am a noble of Kasar-Dur.
Petronova or Petronoa?
Petrovna.
That's the only thing I'm writing in there. I'm not gonna write till next.
Well, I was just curious. The concept of flying ship. Interesting. I don't mean to keep you. You may leave too. With that, he steps away.
Are you familiar with the Rock Seekers?
He turns back around and goes, which one?
God damn! I was unaware there were multiple.
The Dark Seeker family, the two patriarchs of the family, the most notable.
There are contacts. There were 3 of them. They had struck out in the Empire to find a lost mine.
You're referring to the one that are in the Empire. I'm referring to the one here in the castle.
Yes. Then. Well, okay, now I'm confused because you said which ones, and I assumed you meant there are multiple Rockseeker families inside here.
Yes.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Where's the deck of many things? I need to turn evil. Well, if you could give us a location, that would help narrow down our search.
Well, I don't personally know where they live, but I know that Alexei is one of the heads of the mining guild, and Vasily is a member of the artisan guild.
And they would be
Where do we find them?
I would head to the guild
Where do we find it?
in the city.
Oh my gosh.
You do know there's nothing like no addresses.
I know, but you could at least say like 3rd door past whatever, you know.
Oh no, this is a massive city. This has like hundreds of thousands of people living in it. It's not that small.
I'll be right back.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Oh, of course.
What's up, dude?
He was clearly had his back turned, not paying attention. He turns, he goes, "What are you? Another Imperial here?"
Yes. Actually, indeed, we are on business here from the Order of the Gun.
So you're with Captain Osmond.
And you have a different objective?
I have my own.
Can you make sense of what are all these going on here?
There's a bunch of undead outside trying to get inside.
See you later. I'm not talking to people anymore. No, I'm not. All the good and kindness in people was just a pile of shit thrown in the corner, traded for wealth and indifference.
How so?
I'm very clearly looking for something, and they just give me these. Well, of course you should know, or like, geez, what are you, daft boy?
Rough yonder, Joe.
Haven't you lived here in the Golden Kingdom for hundreds of years?
Well, as you walk away, you see the female dwarf that was standing up near the throne approaches you,
I swear to God.
and she says, "So, you're Titus from the Empire?"
Yes, not to be confused with this Titus from the end.
Yes, I can tell. You're a bit younger than him.
I'm gonna bet so.
Also, you have taller friends.
That
Is looking at Allie and then even more so at Lady Marie.
indeed.
Now, how did you get here?
Tunnels.
No, I can't do that. That's me, and everyone else is an asshole, not me. And I can't lie, because
It's where are my manners? We made introduction. I know who you are because you introduced yourself to the Tsar, but you don't know who I am. I am Sarina Evelyn of Kasar Kasv.
Okay.
Sarina, I guess. Well, Lady Sarina.
That's her title. She is a Tsarina.
Okay. God damn it.
That implies that she's the ruler of a different Kasar. That's why she said she's of Kasar Kasv.
What was it? Evelina?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Okay. Okay. Lady Evelyn. Your Majesty. Yes, we have arrived on an airship. I say quietly.
She raises her eyebrows. Airship.
Yeah, the boats in the sky. But no wings.
I heard about the advances they've made at the College of Engineering in the Empire, but I didn't realize it actually put it in practical use yet.
I take it you want an agreement with the Tsar here.
I have tried to reason with this up, but he's an idiot. He wants to sit on his throne and wait.
God, I know, right? Dude.
I came from my castle in hopes that me coming in person would be enough to convince him that it is a fool's errand to try to defend against an army so massive. I sent my scouts and saw this is not an army that can simply be waited out. I recommended an evacuation, but he is unwilling to give up his city.
Is there ancient dwarven law that lets the council over the Tsar on flight of madness?
Well, of course, but there are very few within the court who would agree. As it stands, Boris there, she points to Boris with the white beard, is the one who recommended the defensive action. Vorobrov thinks that we should go out and beat them on the battlefield, and that waiting is cowardly.
Alright, like him a bit more than the other one.
Yorlo,
Still
who I
seems
saw you speaking
Strong.
with earlier, Yorlov agrees with the defensive action, but believes that we are not taking into account the treatment of the population. Morgov is resigned to the defense, and Leshiva seems to be pretending it's not happening.
God.
If you want to try to get people out of here, things are not in your favor. You see, dwarves are stubborn.
I have been made aware.
It is a curse upon my people, I swear. I see you already spoke with the other Imperial representative. The other Titus.
Yes, indeed I have. Although we had not gone to lengths within a conversation yet.
Well, I know he also wishes to leave, and is also not allowed to, even though he has nothing to do with this castle.
Player talk. Are the Empire and the Dwarf Kingdom allied right now?
Yeah, they're allied. Quite
So-
closely.
Wouldn't forcing a representative of the Empire to essentially stay and die be a huge breach of that alliance?
But he doesn't think they're gonna die. He thinks they're gonna win.
Okay.
The Tsar is under the assumption that this is going to be an easy sit inside the castle and let the enemy break against their walls.
But, okay, how do dwarves treat those elves?
With utmost respect. They are absolute rulers as declared by the ancient ancestors, who were appointed by the gods themselves.
So they don't necessarily have to be particularly bright either.
What do you mean?
He's expecting an army of the undead to break. Does not fall from hunger, from thirst.
Oh yeah, no.
They stand up again.
This has more to do with dwarven's the dwarven mindset, like player knowledge wise. The dwarven mindset is literally, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and we're not even gonna try anything else because it's worked every other time. And we're gonna try to deal with every situation the same way we've dealt with every other one. And I mean, come on, they've got an almost 100% success rate so far. So they kind of can argue that point at least.
Seeing this insect on the wall.
They think they can sit and wait out the undead.
Who thinks that?
The dwarves!
You have
Against every other army.
You have, you don't. But this
If it ain't broke, we're gonna keep doing it.
God damn! I wish I was my barbarian. Just eat someone to get my point across. I am undead. Just eat whatever I need to.
And then you get thrown
It's
in
like-
jail. You get like arrested immediately.
Now, trying to arrest.
Then they kill you. You would not have gotten very far.
I don't imagine I would have. But anyway, an offensive would be the only way to win this. And even then, your chances are slim. They've already surrounded you.
Yes. Which was why I was curious as to how you even got in. But an airship makes sense. However, I don't believe in offensive. I believe there are simply too many. As I said, I sent my scouts. It is a massive army.
I agree with you. It would be a better odds than sitting here waiting. But
Well, unless you can defeat them in a single blow, they are simply going to replenish.
need to find a source. What's bringing them back to life?
The necromancers out there?
But as I said,
Let's do
they've
it.
already surrounded us. There's no way through it.
We go over them.
But the airship wasn't contracted to fight.
I didn't say we'd fight, but it just brings us over, and we find the necromancers, and we go down.
Pretty sure they'd see us though.
If it's a giant floating boat, I'd assume it'd be easy to see.
Unless our local cloud giant.
She's way across the room. She's not hearing anything you're saying.
Yeah, she could just take us all up on a cloud and stealthily go in with a fog.
I meant conceal the airship, but yeah, that would work too, I suppose. Well then,
Hey, Lady Murray!
I take it you have a course of action? Steps on it.
She's stepping around people. She says, well, I honestly thought I would be able to leave the castle before the army got here. Even I underestimated what happens when an army doesn't need to sleep or stop to eat. They make good time.
You have so much more wisdom already than the others have.
I am not as stuck in the old ways as any of my kin. It's the only reason I'm able to rule my castle. So, player knowledge-wise, and I guess character knowledge as well, Dwarven society is ultra-patriarchal. Like, men and women have very clear defined gender roles, and you do not go outside them. The very concept of a Tsarina goes very much against their culture.
So then what's her?
Hmm?
So then what's her story?
Are you asking that to this?
That's part of the council.
Yeah, but
If you're asking Evelyn, it's she is the wife of a noble that passed some time ago. Her word doesn't count for much, but she is still respected as being part of the court.
well, I believe the best course of action, at least for my part, we find our clients and figure it out from there.
All right. Are you going to leave then?
I guess we don't know where to go.
All right. You wander around the Dwarven city.
Ah, you know what? It's dwarves. Need a weapon.
Well,
Mine got pissed
wander
up
around for a
bad.
while.
I was gonna say,
Wander around for a while, and you manage to find your way to a very busy-looking place compared to most others. Why?
tiny alley. Oh,
And because even though she doesn't like to, Lady Marie allows herself to be downsized slightly.
Still slightly taller than Allie.
Yes.
You need to bring in Varric.
Also, as you were leaving the Zaldis Hall, Gunsuk stops you quick, Titus, and says,
So, is this your mate? He says, pointing to Allie.
Well, for where I'm from, the Valerius cannot partner with anyone until they have beaten them in battle in their own lands.
Ah, just keep her around for pleasure then.
I mean,
Those are dueling words. Ooh. Yeah, I find their company very pleasant. I'm naive.
smiles and nods, very jolly. He's like,
Ah, that is good to see someone can appreciate proper beauty.
kind of looks at everybody else,
Ooh, little fur.
gives a very slight nod to Thorkel, looking at his beard.
I would agree. Allie is a very beautiful woman.
Yes, good and strong. But I notice that she is one of my cousins from your lands.
Ellie is looking really confused during all this.
She's like one of your cousins.
Oh, she is a, what is your word for it? Minotaur.
No, okay.
I am Yikar. Yak. A bit more, well, maybe not by your standard, but I would say that we have built a fine civilization. I'm assuming she is not well trained.
It's true. In her combat is a lot of raw power.
I can tell just by looking. She has a stance of one who fights as a monster, but not as a warrior. I was wondering if you would be willing to let me train
In what way?
in the way of the Ikari.
She's gonna need a great sword.
What's that?
So she's gonna need a bigger weapon.
Yes, your greatsword now only works as a standard arming sword for her.
Guess we can get something while we're here. Maybe. We'd have to get it crafted. I don't imagine they have a patent. Anyway, as long as you don't mind traveling with us while you do so, I certainly won't leave it behind.
Well,
It's at my side.
I'm assuming you're as stuck here as I am.
Generally speaking.
I came here to see if the dwarves would help my people as we fought this out. And yet he keeps me here.
What is going on with your people?
We live to the lands to the east. On the steppes, the armies of the dead have come to our home as well. And I thought that maybe the dwarves would be willing to help. But they are too busy sitting under their rocks.
Man, if Titus wasn't already back. Like, alright, let's go. Get in the car and let's go, man.
The proper place is on the field of battle, where you can run through them, slaying foes on all sides.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for you right now. My ideals align quite alike with yours.
I can tell by your stature that you too are a woman, and one who is skilled with your blade.
Adopt me. I will call you bro. No, indeed. I don't know how to respond anymore. I'm sorry. It's just so fantastic.
After a few moments, you see the older-looking yak folk walk over. Really,
What do we have here? I've made friends, Noyan Khan.
Is Marion Khan introducing us, or am I?
he does. He does. He goes,
Yes, I met these mercenaries while we were killing the dead in the crypt. They're good warriors. Well, Khan judges it well, then I assume that you are great warriors indeed.
to which the Noyan Gunsuk turns and says,
This is my advisor, the Stormseer, Yesunge.
I bow to him.
bows back.
He is too busy listening to the spirits on the wind to be able to fight most of the time. But he offers good advice, so I listen.
Actually, you said just the dead have attacked your people before. Do you know where they're all coming from?
They're coming from further east.
Really east. Do I at least know geography?
Yes, you know that to the east of the empire are the dwarven kingdoms, which is a very thin group of essentially city-states built alongside the mountain range in that area. And then just east of that is the Yakadan Empire, the Yak folk, but they're very spread out. It's not very densely populated, so there's not a whole lot there, just a lot of open fields and the steppes, the plains. And then east of that are a bunch of very small, kingdoms that no one ever pays attention to because they're so small.
Perhaps a bit for greater power, or maybe
then-
right.
And then even further east of that is Cathain, the strange lands on the other side of the world. where weird, strange people with slanted eyes live.
Pam, kind of really hoping we get some more information on this. Well, I will take you up on your offer as long as Ellie permits.
Allie just nods.
Very good. I shall train her in the way of the sword and the stone, and I shall leave the bed to you, Master Titus.
With that, he laughs raucously and walks away.
I laugh too, not really understanding what he's talking about.
Just shake my head at Titus.
Anyway.
You guys wander through the dwarven city for a while, going up and down what appear to be equivalent of residential areas. You see an area that looks like a barracks, and then eventually you find what appears to be a market square.
Dude, this is the shadiest guy I've seen besides your little witch hunter back there. And him.
I can't see him yet. Hold on a second. Bah.
Does he not look shady?
Everybody's staring at Allie and Lady Marie, and the moment she gets in here,
She gets bigger.
she takes advantage of the added space. But yes, you appear to have found yourselves in the merchant quarter.
Are there signs up anywhere?
Not really, no.
There's nothing around here.
Is there what?
Does anything look like it? No, it's the merchants. So do any of them look like to have weapons or armaments?
Not that you see, no.
Damn it. Does anyone want us to see if they can stock up on something here?
I don't suppose they have like better leather armor stuff.
Leather armor? You look around and you see that there is a halfling at a table here that is doing a bit of leather work.
Hello, short thing.
Yeah, he greets you. He is standing on a box behind his table.
Give me a second. I know there's like different categories of leather.
There's only two.
Armor. Like studded leather or something.
Studded leather and leather. That's it. Are you looking for some studded leather? Okay, I'll be right back.
Huh? Joseph?
He said it.
I didn't hear him.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Good sir.
I asked about hide armor.
Hide. He has some. Doesn't have much, but does have at least one set hide armor.
Sure. How much does he want for it?
How much does he want?
Are you not wearing any armor at all?
Yeah, I'm wearing leather armor.
Is hide's an upgrade?
Hide's a just one.
Oh.
Hide is better than leather, really?
Yeah, that's what I thought was weird.
Leather is light armor, hide is medium armor.
Alright. But, yep. He is willing to get you his hide armor for 40 gold.
Sure.
He hands you over the hide armor.
Thank you.
Alright. Anyone else?
What does it look like merchants are
What was that?
what are the merchants all peddling? Or at least like what
By the looks of things, you see two dwarves down here at the bottom that are kind of staring daggers at each other, and they both appear to be selling just general goods. But they are looking across their counters at each other, rather begrudged. This guy here looks like he's selling potions. This lady here appears to be some kind of baker. This guy's just sitting at a table. He's got a bunch of dice and cups and other things in front of him. And you see a gnome in the corner that is fiddling with some kind of contraption.
Are you guys just going to be shopping for the rest of the night?
Well, since we only got 10 minutes till 9, I think that's might be what it is.
Okay. I think I'm going to log off then and be with the parentals.
Alright. I'll catch you later.
Alright.
Have a
Yep.
good night.
I want to check out this guy here.
Right. He's got potions.
What kind of potions?
All kinds of potions.
I would still have my storm giant, whatever it's called.
What potions do I have right now? Guess I should.
I forgot what it's called.
I ask him what his most like popular potion is, besides healing, if he has healing.
He has healing potions, and he tells you that his most popular potion has definitely been one that helps deal with wrinkles.
Do you have any potions that would be useful for adventurers?
Got healing potions.
Other than that,
He has. Let's see. He starts looking through his boxes. Here. I have a potion of fire breath. If you drink it, it will let you breathe fire for a short period of time.
I'm so tempted. I'm like so tempted just to breathe fire right now.
You drink one of my potions?
I'm good on that. Thank you.
Well,
And I'm just gonna walk away. That's it.
Potions of swiftness exist.
potions. Rift? No.
Damn. Or would it be like haste? Alright, well. I'm not particularly interested in it.
There is more than just what's here in the center.
Gotta wander around a bit. Up. Oh, wait. Is that a shield I see on the table? Yeah!
Peter found an armorer, and as you walk in, you see a very perturbed-looking female dwarf walking up past you, like stomping, holding a breastplate.
Is it like damaged or?
No, it looks perfect, but she looks really angry.
Is there a problem with this establishment?
Yes, they're morons. A bunch of backward, unthinking brutes.
Might I inquire as to why you put through all these accusations?
Because clearly, I make a very fine material. She holds up the breastplate. I have come up with the finest method of smithing that anyone has ever seen, but they won't even look at it.
Might I inspect it?
Of course. She holds it out to you.
What would I roll?
In a movie.
I guess just an intelligence if you want. I'd say with advantage.
I've seen a movie, Joe.
I may have. You notice that the piece of armor, like as soon as you pick it up, it's really light. Like it feels like light armor.
This is turning it around and inspecting it closer. This is incredible. This
Here.
is
Hold that for a moment. And then she reaches behind her back and pulls out her hammer and smacks the armor as hard as she can.
Does it reverberate? The sound or anything like that?
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't even leave a scratch on the armor.
And you made this?
Yes, I have found out how to make a compound from both steel and mithril. So it doesn't have to be 100% mithril, thus reducing the cost but maintaining the lightness while still maintaining the hardness.
But can you manufacture it?
Of course I can.
Okay. Don't let me finish. That's cool. Do you have a shop?
No, I'm not allowed to have a shop.
Oh, excuse me. What are my manners? I am Titus Valerius, of the House Valerius of the Empire.
I am Corina Nemes. Well, I want to be a smith.
Alright, so player base, I'm assuming this is one of those chance encounters that you have planned along the way to actually that NPC idea you're talking about.
Yes,
Well, God, I forgot her name because I didn't write it down.
Corina.
Corina. And then it was
Nemes.
Nemes. Alright. Well, Karina, I would honestly hate to see your talents go to waste. Do you have plans on leaving the city at some point?
No one is allowed to leave the city. We're under lockdown. And besides, they would never let me leave.
Why would they not let you leave?
My family wouldn't stand for it. I am simply to wait until a suitor is found and be married off for potential gain. Monetary gain. Yeah, no.
Mm, this might sound perhaps brash, but if I offered you a contract, we are adventurers, you see, and we could use someone of your skills. And if I offer you this contract and use the money as payment, essentially, in
Yeah.
exchange.
You're assuming that you'll get out of here alive. We are under siege after all right now.
Quietly speaking, we have arrived by airship.
She goes a little wide-eyed and leans in closer, and like up on her tiptoes to try and talk up to you. One of the new Imperial designs?
The very same. The prototype.
Zoom.
I've heard rumors about them, but to think they actually finished them. They're
Yeah.
here, of a
We
boat
traveled-
that is lighter than air.
We traveled, and by our experience firsthand, we reached Dwarven Kingdoms in 2 weeks' time from the Empire.
She just looks absolutely astonished. You got here from... Where did you come from? Just over the mountains?
The southern part of the Empire, right? That's where we were.
The southern part of the Empire? In 2 weeks? That's nigh 3 months travel. Such speed. Oh, if I could only see the inside of one of those airships.
But back to my proposition. If things work out in the most agreeable manner, would this contract perhaps suit?
Well, if it means getting to get aboard an airship and traveling around, showing the world that I make the best armor, I'd say that's agreeable.
Wonderful. Then perhaps we should speak to your family at some point.
Yeah. Probably something. Regardless, I should be leaving. I'm not supposed to be here right now.
I understand.
Assuming we'll survive this, I'll look up my family.
Nemesis. Got it.
She nods and begins to hurry off down the hallway.
Oh, about her armor?
She didn't take it back.
She didn't. She left it with me.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this is stealing. I'm not sure if I'm being dishonorable right now.
Thor, I just shrug. Just as confused as you are.
Was this a gift? Well, I will return it to her next time. I'm sure I'll see her again. With that, I don't need armor. I need weapons.
Allie needs new armor though.
That's true.
She outgrew hers.
Well, I'm going to need her to come in here so we can get her fitted for these.
Clap, 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 clap.
So, gentlemen, I have it off. Or I
The
have order.
other two dwarves kind of step aside, and then this guy
Get out.
All right,
Same here. I don't need to really buy anything, so.
and then I will probably call it then because
Yeah, that's fine.
it is after 9. But I will say, for the sake of expediency, that you can put in an order of armor for Allie, and it will cost you. Well, what kind of armor were you gonna get her?
It would essentially be the same. Can I just get her the same armor repurposed?
Well, you would need to get an entirely new set because she's a bit bigger.
We're wearing a half mail, half plate. It's
Sure.
17.
Lint, if I recall.
Was it split
Yeah,
mail?
we all got splint.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you need to get a new set of splint, which, if you desire that, is going to cost you 900 gold.
Okay. It's only 150 more than it was last time. But I am assuming that's just because of her size.
Oh, it's not anything special, no.
They're probably a little bit faster.
Oh yeah, they're a little better at getting things done quickly. But
My new sword budget. Well, Allie's much more important than a sword.
regardless, we shall call it there for tomorrow.